You probably know about this because it happened on Friday. In Mercer County, police are looking for the person who shot and killed a 9-year-old girl in Trenton. It's around 7:30 Friday evening in the Kingsbury Square area. Police say the shooting took place after a fight broke out. There was a big crowd there.
And so
I don't think it hit me yet, but it's definitely real. My daughter gone. She's a good girl, good heart, always smiling, always happy. She just loved to do everything, just play, skate, everything.
The father of the little girl. Sorry. And Trenton's mayor joins us now. Mayor, thank you for being with us. It's a tough day.
Good morning, Mike and Alex.
Yeah, do you have anything new? What happened there?
Well, it was a commotion, and there were a number of people gathered there, and there was a shot from the crowd. So that's why we really need the public's involvement. This is something that has made us all angry and disgusted, that somebody would just indiscriminately shoot in a crowd. So they're talking to a number of witnesses, but so many more people could step up and not tolerate something like this that would happen in the capital city.
And that's the thing that you're mentioning, that's asking people to step up, because this person is still out there after doing something as horrible as this. Have you had any leads? Are people giving you any information at all?
There have been, and they've interviewed a number of people, but not enough that were in the crowd that could easily identify who was the one who shot this little girl indiscriminately.
Yeah. Tell me more about Kingsbury Square. How many buildings are there, and is there a big common area where people congregate?
Yeah, there are a couple of hundred people live in the two towers, and flanked in between the two towers is a common area where often people congregate and will be out there, particularly during warmer weather. And it's just surprising that this commotion happened, and then somebody was shot from inside the crowd. And it's just a really shame to cut down somebody so innocent and so much alive. Our hearts go out to the children of the Parker School, where they're going to have crisis counselors today. But this little girl was such a sweetheart. I've been hearing from neighbors and people in the community about how much bright future she had ahead of her, and just always had a great smile.
Yeah, and the fact that she loved to dance and sing, and we've been hearing, and skate, and she was energetic, always happy, and we've been showing photos of her where she's smiling. I mean, just as cute as can be, and this is sad. And when you mentioned that it was a gathering and there was a lot of commotion, I guess that's going to make this difficult to find that person. The fact that it was a crowd, people were moving around, and I would assume that would make it that much harder.
It is, but there's somebody who absolutely saw something.
You're darn right.
And people talk, and we just really hope that the public would either contact the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office or the Trenton Police. Yeah. And it could be an anonymous tip or otherwise, but we are following leads that are given in.
Yeah, somebody knows something.
Somebody knows. Somebody saw it, heard it. Somebody knows. So I keep reading articles about an uptick in violence in Trenton. Is that true?
Well, crime overall is down. Just during COVID, experienced by cities across America, there has been an uptick in gun violence and homicides. And this is something that the city just can't tolerate, and really has to get a handle on too many people.
Well, how do you do that?
Guns. And they need to just put the guns down, and parents really need to talk to their children and know where they are and keep them close. But we shouldn't have little girls to go out in a common area and then just get cut down and shorten her life.
Absolutely not.
And to deal with this crime, haven't you been working too with other agencies, or state police, or to try and have more presence?
Absolutely. Because we're the capital city, we have the state police presence. We also have the county sheriff, and we have the Mercer County prosecutors, the homicide task force, and then Trenton Police. So they all have been fielding calls. We're determined to catch the person who did this, and we would urge that person actually to turn themselves in. This just cannot be tolerated, where you cut down a child in front of neighbors and friends and just not care about that.
Mr. Mayor, good luck. Keep us updated.
Yes.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Alex.
You got it.
Thank you.